Wow, this night just got a bit interesting. Let me show you out the left side of my van. We have snow! Now this could get interesting. That is like a big snowstorm going on outside. This is mad. Would be pretty epic though if it woke up to a proper whiteout, you know, proper whiteout. Somebody did just park behind me. Well, not just behind me. A couple of hours ago, heard something ticking over outside, and the motorhome it's pulled up behind me. So maybe he was getting out of the way of this windy storm, because the van is going. And look at this. I'm just sat on the sofa, look, and I just put the blind down and went, oh, that's very white. Should we have a look? Oh no, bad idea. We got snow. George, do you want some snow? We can make a little mini snowball and throw it out the caravan behind. Joke. Shh. Oh, I need to get rid of this ice now. There we are. Ah, wow, this could get interesting in the morning. Might be here for a while. Hopefully, that'd be cool as fuck. I'd love that. Get snowed in, like proper. Like, I'll be well happy with that. Come on, snow more. Good morning, people. We are in a whiteout. Well, kind of, you know. There is snow. A lot of it came down. I didn't expect it to turn out like that. I thought it was going to come towards like Sunday. But here we are. And it's stunning though, still. Just had a moment with the drone. I sent the drone up. It went up. Got a beautiful shot, and then all of a sudden it said I lost signal, and then it was a case of trying to find it. So I just had to go for a little walk down there. Oh, I thought I'd lost it. I really thought it was gone. I thought, oh, there goes all my good footage. Well, there goes all my drone footage anyway. Now look at us. Look at this. I was planning on moving today, going for a little hike, but I might do that tomorrow when I start to head south. Might just sort of linger around here. I might go for a casual walk down that way. There's like a quarry not far from here, which is over the other side of this, I think. So it'll be quite interesting to see if that's doable, you know, with me and my knee. I might go for a casual walk. I must say, right, I am really gutted, and I've got to apologise that I'm probably not hiking around as much as I probably normally would have done. But my knee is shot, and it's not getting any better, put it that way. But look at this. Oh, mad. So I'll do a quick film there for Instagram. But, oh. Tell you what, just ignore the motorhome. Joke. Got nothing against motorhomes. But this, although this looks like snow on the floor, it's more like ice. And these roads don't get gritted. Oh, might be able to move on this bit, but then the further you go down. Not bad worse. Woo. Slippy slidey. It's probably the wisest idea. The treadmill. Moonwalk it. Oh, I just got coffee all down myself. Look, I'm such a scruff. Don't you dare fall on the floor. Got it? Got it. Got it. But I think today's plan is to have some breakfast, and I think I'm gonna take a nice casually hike that way, because there's no point in it. I don't think anybody's really moving today apart from the 4x4s on this, because I don't know if this camera gives it away, but see the way that road goes? It sort of goes, hang on, see the way this road goes? It sort of goes like this and then goes down and then keeps going down and then goes back up on like a proper swirl round the side of that mountain. And I can see from here, I don't think that's been gritted or anything like that. So looks like we're staying put for today. I think it's meant to snow today, snow tomorrow morning, and then I think that's it then. I think that's it, and then I can explore a bit further. But it gives me time to just sit and do nothing, you know? Actually chill out. I keep being so fast paced that I need to do something, but in reality I'm just like, slow down Joe, just do something, don't do anything. I've got problems. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have some breakfast, get all kitted out, get some waterproof trousers on just in case it does fucking rain, because you know what Scotland's like. And then we shall head up the road, because I want to find this quarry, and it might take me a while, and I'm hoping my knee will put up with it, but we'll see. But just look. Oh. How mint. How fucking mint. Oh, can't feel my hands. Oh, got his jacket on, I just forgot what I got in my pocket. Look at these bad boys, right? Proper little army type gloves. Where you got fingers, right? And then you got the little flappy bit. Got the little flappy bit. Oh. Did you ever watch that Christmas film? Was it Turbo Man? Turbo Man? I can't what? Something like that. We took with Arnold Schwarzenegger and you got the postman in it. And you had those gloves, that's what it always reminds me of. Always reminds me of them gloves. And as a young girl I was like, oh, I want them gloves. They look cosy. And voila. Voila. And of course, me being me, everything went flat, and because the drone was in the sky that long, we trying to find it, that's flat as well. So I'm currently charging that, currently charging some GoPro batteries, and then yeah, and then we'll make a move. I'm sure a lot of you have noticed I have a stick. I call it Joe's wand. Maybe I shouldn't call it Joe's wand. My lightsaber. No, don't call it your lightsaber, Joe. Don't call it your lightsaber. Just call it my stick. Even the stick now sounds dirty. Oh, for God's sake. But yeah, I think this thing is going to help me along my way with my dodgy knee. And I will get it looked at when I get down to the Midlands, but until then, just suck it up, eh? I did want to go to, it's an old man's tour or something, which looks epic, right? But already been told by a local that the road's terrible. 4x4s are alright, but anything with a lot of weight in it, you're going to struggle. So looks like we might be here for a couple of days, but I could think of worse places. Do you see that sheep on top of the hill there? Look at him. He's like, looks proud. He looks happy. Looks like, this is my shit. Don't you trespass. Now watch him go and attack me. That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? For you, of course. For filming purposes only. Oh no, he's off. Wow, look at that. It's like the water running underneath the ice. Don't know if you can see that van there, but I hope he's got good tyres. The 4x4 just went up there. Go on, van! Little van from Ireland, I don't know what it is, but fair play. Go on, son! Oh dear. Come on, look, he's slowed down. Come on, lad. There's a car up there with the hazards on. I think they're stuck. Oh, no, he's stuck. Go on. I mean, I don't know if you can see them people up there, but that's where we're going. So hopefully I can make it to the top. As you already know from previous videos, I'm not the most, how can I put it, athletic. I'm good at lifting weights, but I'm not the best at hiking, I'm not going to lie. So as much as I'm an outdoorsy person, I don't tend to hike that much because my body doesn't take it. My knees are fucked from being a mechanic for many years and being on my knees. And I've never been really good at cardio. I'm heavy footed, I just stamp my feet when I'm running. Looks like we've got a vehicle that's come off the road. Hope they're alright. I can imagine that being quite scary on here because I don't think the camera's going to pick it up, but that's at least a, I don't know, 40-foot drop. I think I need to get some wood from somewhere and make a little sledge. Imagine that. Well, all the way up here, there's a hill. You can't see it on this camera, it doesn't give it off how steep it is. But if I had a sledge, I'd be back at the van in no time when I decide to go back. Bless them. Just went past that Nissan, is it Qashqai I think, or Duke? It's just slipped off to the right into the edge. See, this is where big vans like mine don't really come into play because the back end's so heavy and it swings around, it does whatever it wants to do. So all it ends up doing is fucking, oh my god, what carnage is going on here. There's more people getting stuck. Why are you attempting this, you fool? Here comes that van again. Wow. Got a little Doblo van sliding down the hill. I'm glad I didn't try it in my van. Ah, the little Irish van's given up. I thought you're parking down there and he decided to walk up, but he didn't, he just turned around and went back. Well, you're going to miss out, pal. Oh look, there's the Qashqai, or the Duke. Sorry. You're on the action camera now because I'm not killing my GoPro. Oh, when you're walking, you see that lot. I won't walk that way then. I'll walk up here. But Jesus, look, Jesus. Let's head back now. I've had a nice walk, but let's get back and get in the warmth and make an hot brew. I didn't even have this planned in the first place, going towards this quarry, but oh dear. Oh, man down. Man down. I'm just gonna lie on the floor. Holy jeepers. Right, let's hike back down the mountain. It's a wee bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. It's a wee bit chilly. And it's snowing again. It's magical, I'm not going to lie, but just thinking about the expensive equipment I've got in my bag if the water gets in there. Rookie error, Joe. Absolute rookie error. I could put it under my jacket, but for now, it'll be right because I'm walking into it. Somebody's very brave down there. Oh, he just went way too quick round that corner, just bounced into the verge. I don't know if you've seen that, but that was quite funny. He's full of beans, he is. Might want to slow down, he's going to kill himself. Whose idea was it to walk in towards it? Oh my god. The temperature has just suddenly gone really cold. Like, I've been walking with no gloves on and being like, yeah, it's a bit nippy, but it's alright. But all of a sudden it's just gone, whoa. That is fresh, that is. Oh, I'm going to fucking fall over. And I just want to take this minute, right, to tell you, I know I swear a lot, and I'm sorry, right? I am actually sorry for swearing a lot. I just naturally do it when I get like in conversation. Maybe I'm bad-mannered. Maybe I'm just bad-mannered. But that's how my channel is, and that's how I am. So that's what real is. So that's what you're going to get. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's snowing. I'm good at going downhill. Gravity's in my favour when you're nearly 16 stone. Do you know what I mean? I tell you what, that was hilarious to watch that car bounce down that hill. You can see the moments of panic, look. See how his tyres are locked up. Ah! And then it gets even better, look. That's all four wheels locked up, look, dragging through. Oh! Oh, your proper went off. He might want to check his tyres when he gets back. I got the gloves on, I couldn't do it any longer. I think the guy in the T5 is going to try and help him get out. He has got a T5 4x4, so, you know, there's a reason why he's up here and you're not. Snowing. I'm gonna fall flat on my arse, aren't I? People just trying to pass. In your road park, give him a tug, man. If I have my van up here, I'll get him out, but obviously I'm not going to try and risk my home up this road because it just gets sillier and sillier. Supposedly, that Duke that's stuck has got a recovery vehicle coming here to get it out. Now, I'm hoping they don't send just like a flatbed, because I'm pretty sure a flatbed would struggle to get up here. And if he did get up here, he definitely isn't getting up that bit there and to try and turn around. So, good luck to yous. You know, I have said to them, you know, I am down the mountain. So if you do end up being stuck there for a long period of time, by all means, walk down to my van, and I will give you some food and a hot drink. Do you know what I mean? I'll even give them a spare bed if they need it, to be quite honest with you, because you know my sofa turned into a bed, so they're more than welcome. Do you know what I mean? It's nice to be nice, people. Remember that. Remember that. I am a soggy mess. I've got snow on my eyelashes. It's weighing me down. Snow, 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 snow. I've been searching for snow, right? And now I've got it. And now I fucking got it. I could be in worse places though, as I said earlier. I could be in worse places to get snowed in. So by all means, Scotland, you keep snowing. You keep snowing. I have got nowhere to be. Nowhere to be. I got a full tank of diesel. My batteries are, I think it was about 70% when I left. And obviously I probably had a bit of sun earlier, so that probably topped it up a little bit. And then I've got the engine to run if I need to. Again, it's a bad idea, you shouldn't do it, but it's not going to harm it if you do it for a little bit. You just give it a rev. You know, when people tend to use their van as a generator and they leave it ticking over, just no revving, nothing, just leave it ticking over, that's when shit goes wrong, right? And you know, if you've got a DPF and stuff like that on your van, the DPF will clog up very quickly. You know, you'll end up having problems with your vehicle with DPF and MAF sensors going to shit and all that crap. My van hasn't got any of that. So, to be honest, it basically is just a big 2.8 generator. But I always recommend, if you are going to run your engine to charge your leisure batteries, just every, like, I don't know, 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, something, give it a little rev. I don't mean try and fucking bounce it off a limiter. I just mean get the turbo spool a little bit. Just go whoosh, you know what I mean? Ugh, it's naughty. What I do remember is a couple of years back I came up to Scotland and I was on, I can't even remember where I was. I think it was only in Galloway. But it was the only snowy road that went across Galloway, I swear. And it was like to the point where my van came off the road going down, well no, it went down a road and it looked lovely, bit of snow on the ground, and then it turned into a one-track road, and then all of a sudden it was like full of snow, and then it was like tighter and tighter, then it was cliff edges. Oh, it was horrible. But I do have a picture of that, so if I can find that, I'll put that up, because it does look wicked, because the picture's good, because it's like, whoa, you know, snowy and tracky and that. But if you look closely, you can see the lines on the floor when my van slid into the ditch on its left hand side. And I remember having being stuck there for like 3-4 hours. My missus at the time was with me, with the same van as I've got. She tried to tow me out, it didn't work. I said to her, you know, you go to dry land, get yourself warm and safe off this road, and I'll get my van out. I remember driving. I remember hiking, trying to find a tractor to help me out, to get me out of that ditch. But could I find one for love nor money? No. Did I have breakdown cover? Did I have like recovery? Did I fuck? Right, and then they wanted just said to that van, watch out, I think they there's some vans stuck up there, well a car stuck up there, and a couple of vans trying to get it out, so good luck. And he's like, oh, I'll go give him a hand. Look, try. So yeah, I don't know why you're telling you this story when I'm in the middle of a snowstorm on the side of a mountain, right? But yeah, I ended up telling her to go to dry land. As I get to the end of this road, you get safe. As long as you're safe, we're good, right? I'll get this van out one way or another. I remember walking back to my van, trying to dig it out, got underneath it, was trying to pack it up. As you see from the photo, it was leant right over. It was sat on the fuel tank and the diff, which was a pain in the ass because obviously my wheels weren't touching the floor. So my plan was to cut some wood down and try and get it to jack it up, get it back on at least 3 wheels so I could drive back off that bit where I was stuck. Started to do it, got a jack underneath the tow bar, managed to pull it up. Car went past, I think it was like a 4x4 Skye. Tried to pull me out, didn't work. I told him it wouldn't work, too light of a car. And he's like, oh, we'll push it back on. Bear in mind I had this jacked up at now, so it was off the ground you know, I was kind of getting close to putting something under the wheel to drive back on the road, and they were like, well, push it, it's fine. And I remember they were like, gave it a heave ho, and it literally went whoop towards the road, and then boom, further back in the hole. I was screwing. All that hard work, and all they did was go, ah, sorry mate, and then get in the car and drive off, which was really handy. But yeah, and then I got in back of my van and put all my waterproofs on. I remember sitting in the back of my van going, shit, I'm going to be here for a few days. And it wasn't even like I could put anything on the side, like the kettle, to make a brew. Because it was just that much of an angle, my kettle would just slide off the top. So I was trying to hold the kettle while boiling it on an angle. Oh, it was funny. But I remember putting my waterproofs on, and I moved the front curtain because I heard a noise. So I looked past the curtain, and an old Hilux went past. You know, like the ones on Top Gear. You know that old white one that he was trying to kill, the indestructible one. And it cruised past me. I remember to this day I had the window down a little bit, and I remember hearing a voice go, "There's somebody in it," and it stopped, and I was like, whoa, whoa. So I jumped out the driver's seat, was like, hey, hey, hey. And he's like, and I was like, oh, give me a hand, and he was like, I'll get you out of there, piece of piss. I was like, oh, fucking legend. I love that attitude. Proper Scotsman. I don't even think this Hilux was even road legal. I think he just used it around his farm. It was all battered and rusty and torn out. But he ended up, he tried to went to pull me forward. I went, oh, don't do that because you'll rip my fuel tank off. So he had to pull me backwards on this road. I might even have the video clip somewhere, like a time-lapse video that I did. But he pulled me backwards, like similar to this. But I was like off the end of this verge here, like that. And he sort of pulled me all the way back to this little turning bit and dragged me up the side and managed to get me out. I remember getting out of that van, like, I remember looking in my rearview mirror and seeing this Hilux just sink and pull me backwards. It was like, whoa. But he got me out, and when he got me out I was like, hey mate, go in my van and take whatever you want. Do you know what I mean? You've been a godsend. But, oh. Oh, I'm a bit soggy.
That's right.
Oh. Oh, they gave me a lift back. VW Golf. Give me a lift back down, halfway down the road to get back to the wagon. There she is. Hello, pretty lady. Hello. Oh, I'm a soggy mess. Yeah. Oh, that was nice of them to give me a little look. I mean, it was admittedly, it wasn't all the way. It was literally like 2 minutes down the road, so. But it was nice of them, especially my right knee started to play up. So I was leaning on the stick. Then my left knee started to, oh, I'm just falling apart, man. Let's get that heating on. Oh, soggy, absolutely soggy. All my pockets are all full of water. I don't think this jacket's very waterproof, as much as it says it was. Hopefully, everything in my bag isn't all soaking, because I'll be fuming if it is. One thing I would like in the van is a dry room of some sort, like, even if it's like a small little cupboard that I can just hang stuff in. But then I don't want a cupboard in my van. Don't like it. So this is just gonna have to sit above the door. I might shake it out the van first. But the rest of me is quite dry. I'm quite surprised. I mean, my feet just started to get wet. Need some better boots. Well, I need some new boots. Top tip with your waterproofs, right? You know when you get in the van and they're all soggy, get a microfiber cloth and just wipe them down. You know, there still might be a bit damp afterwards, but then you ain't trying to dry the whole thing. You're just trying to dry a little towel. So It's going to get very condensated in here tonight. I can't wait to get that fucking kettle on, I tell you, and have a brew. There we go. And do it in my jacket as well. It's not exactly that waterproof. And that stick, godsend. I think I told you the story about that, where I found this. Found it on a little walk the other day, and it was just in the middle of nowhere, and it was like one stick. And I think that was God, or whatever God is up there. I don't know who believes in what, I don't really believe in anything. But if there is anybody up there, he was looking down on me. He said, you know what, I want you to go explore. So here's a stick. So, happy days. Works wonders. I'll keep that. Obviously, if you've lost one in a certain area and it looks like this, tell me exactly where it was, and I'll happily give it you back. Right? But, you know, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I don't know why you got rid of that one. Maybe you dropped it. Maybe you broke the other one. I don't know. Or she. It's not be sexist again. You know, just keep the internet happy. I won't put the lights on because it'll blind you. I've got battery life. 7%. Oh dear. Gonna make a cheese toasty wrap thing. I just want something warm and greasy. But we've just got the engine running for a little bit. Just top them batteries up because I want to start getting the next video, this video, into motion. Do you know what I mean? Once I've put it all in there, then I can play about with it and make it work. But it's a faff, isn't it? It's a faff. I've got a diesel heater roaring, got the engine on, got things charging. My batteries are like, things been on for like 5 minutes and my battery's already jumped up like 5%. So definitely a game changer, the lithium. And you know, comparing it to what I had before, I think I'd struggle a lot. I mean, the only reason I'm only running my engine, if I didn't need to use my laptop, then I reckon I could sit here for days with just the heater on and charging them with bits and bobs. But with having the laptop on, and you know, I do a bit of gaming online with some friends, and obviously doing the editing. I like my luxuries, man. I like my luxuries. Just because I live in a van doesn't mean I don't get to have the luxuries in life, you know? Some people seem to forget that when they're like, oh, you live in a van, oh, you got a laptop, a TV? Damn right I have. Doesn't mean I, you know, need to live like a tramp. What did I say, tramp? Need to live, no, let me rephrase that. You're not a tramp if you don't have all them things. You're a minimalist. And I'm a minimalist, but only to a certain extent, you know? I still like my good things in life. I just don't have it in a house. So, cheese toasty. And by cheese wrap, I mean literally some slices of cheese in some wraps. Bosh. Nothing fancy, just something to peckish on. Something to munch on. Something warm and tasty, greasy. Goodness. It's a van life reality thing when you go on a hike and you get wet. Everything's hanging up near the door that's really soggy. You know, and we got gloves and socks and a rag, and my boots and the diesel heater. Just trying to dry them out. I mean, I know I'm gonna have condensation issues shortly. On the windows, the front is just gonna be fucking caked in it, but what can you do when it's raining outside? Well, snowing outside. I just want to say, a simple cheese wrap toasty. Oh, perfect, perfect. Just hit that button, that did. Bit greasy, but yummy. Like it. Right, now it's time to sit down and get all this footage loaded up. Oh, but obviously you already know, it is New Year's Eve. I think I've got 2 cans of Guinness and half a bottle of Jack. So that might have to be my my celebration to myself. You know, see myself into the new year. Me and the donkey, aka the van, in Scotland. It can always be worse, people. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what, I'll kiss myself at 12 o'clock. Right, I've got a bit of Jack going on here. You know, can't beat a good old bit of straight whiskey. It's a bit of my favourite of mine, especially Jack Daniels. It's kind of my thing. I think it's just in the family. My old man's exactly the same. I think he put a picture up for Christmas. He had something like 12 bottles on his kitchen side. Bit mental. But you know, good taste, good taste. Yeah, I'm just going to chill out now. I've started finishing off this video, so I've got to do the ending to it, so here we are. Right. But it's been a good day, you know, it's been nice to get out and about, and I fully enjoyed that as well, you know. I didn't suffer too much. My knee was a little bit bad towards the end, but it wasn't horrendous, you know. I could still put up with it. I think it is getting better, slowly. The more I'm not running around like I was before working for that job. Anyway. But it is New Year, my New Year's Eve. It is, I think now it's about 10 o'clock. Obviously, I'm probably not going to do this video till 12 o'clock. You know, I might as well get it done and sorted and uploaded before then, so it's ready to go out for tomorrow on New Year's Day. So yeah, I'm probably going to stick around here for tomorrow. No, I'm probably going to head off tomorrow. Hopefully, if the roads are not horrendous, it should be alright. I'll be alright. It'd be quite funny. If not, it'd make good content, wouldn't it? But anyway, yeah. New Year. Right. I would say New Year, new me, but I just think it's just another day, let's be honest. But I hope anybody who's suffering mentally or anything in life, that this gives you that sort of gateway to say, right, let's change, let's make a difference, you know, let's do better. So if you are struggling, you know, see it as a moment to go, do you know what? Now it's time to think about yourself. Now it's time to think about you. Now it's time to change. Now it's time to do something better with yourself. You know, come on. We're all worthy of what we want, you know. And I think if you want something enough, you'll make it happen. And I think if you want to get right in life, you can. I think anybody can change in this kind of world. So yeah, we can all do better. We can all do better. So yeah, hope everyone has a lovely New Year. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll probably head down south a little bit of this island, so still in Skye for the next one. But after that, I'll probably be starting to slowly head south again. Before I start work again, my first job is in the Lake District, so hopefully the weather will be quite nice. Although it's usually raining in that area as well, so yeah. Oh well, I've got my waterproofs. I'll be alright. So yeah, I'll probably leave that one there. Don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true. Have an awesome New Year, and I'll see you lot in the next one. Ta-da.